listen, Lionel Messi is the greatest soccer player of all time over Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, Messi has more Champions League titles. You know, Lionel Messi has won major international titles with Argentina. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. He's lost every big game he's ever played for Argentina. I'm so stupid. Portugal won 2006. They didn't even need Ronaldo. If anyone thinks Messi is better than Ronaldo, you go to your doctor's office tomorrow. You say, something's wrong with me. I want tests on everything, especially from the neck up. The stats say Ronaldo's better. The mirror says Ronaldo's better. The money says Ronaldo's better. The trophy case says Ronaldo's better. And I don't care how many Argentinian goats you get up to New York for a photo shoot, it will never change. You keep your goat. Ronaldo is the real goat. Or as they say in Portuguese, caprita. He is the caprita, not Messi.
Well, it's good.
Second, he steps on a field without that core is average. And you have seen it in Copa Americas. You have seen it in World Cups. He's now gone 675 straight minutes without scoring a World Cup goal. Because Xavi's not there, because Iniesta's not there, because David Villa's not there.
Monthly discussion where we look at Shaka Hislop and say, would you like to change your mind, Shaka, when you say that Messi can't be regarded as the greatest of all time until he wins the World Cup?
Was this the World Cup?
Nope.
No. Simple as that. I've already conceded.
I'll tell you what.
Happily.
You know what?
Oh, no, let me finish.
What do you mean?
Well, all I'm saying is, I concede Lionel Messi, greatest club footballer the club game has ever seen. I'll happily say that. I stand by what I said previously. Best club footballer to have played the game. I concede that. But to be considered the best to have ever played through all generations, where so much has changed, I think the one constant through all those generations is that the World Cup is the highest level of the game. That's what I stand by. And so therefore, to be considered the best to have ever played, has he scored in the knockout stage of a World Cup? I'll answer that for you. None. I am not sure how you say somebody's the best of all time without him having won the biggest prize. And maybe, okay, and even then I then step down and say, okay, you don't have to win it, but at least set the tournament alight. Lionel Messi has not set a World Cup alight. He won Best Player in 2014, but even he knew that that was a farcical vote. The highest level, the most esteemed and prestiged prize in the game. That for me is the World Cup. Messi does not, regardless of what he does in the Barcelona shirt, nothing he's done for Argentina. He also had a one-on-one Manuel Neuer in the 2014 final, which he pulled wide. He also had a penalty to win the Copa America in 2011, which he put over the crossbar. There's all kind of ways we could break this down. If you ask Argentinians who's the best player to have ever played the game, would they say Lionel Messi?
The answer is Diego Maradona. Considered the greatest ever. In that sport, you have to win the biggest prize.
Argentina winning, and the little man wearing number 10 leading the way. Messi did his thing, winning the World Cup in front of a television audience of probably 2 billion people, first for Argentina since Maradona in '86. Messi was picture perfect. Nothing else to say. Those who ever doubted him are dumb. Charms, I know. I may have doubted Messi once or twice in my life. But you know what? It's not about that, Charms. It's not about that right now.
He's not fraud.
No, not a fraud. He is not a fraud. I once called him a fraud internationally. I don't know what people. It's a different audience we're talking to here, Charms. But maybe they don't know this. But big picture, aside from the fact I was wrong about Messi
Then had one question, and it was for you. Is he now the greatest of all time?
Okay, let me just say to that, it really was a privilege, because I thought Messi was absolutely outstanding, not just for his goals, but his general play all around, how he controlled Argentina. And then kind of building up to this final, I was having a discussion with one of our producers here, Mo, and he was saying that he feels that Messi deserves it. And I'm like, and my response is, you don't deserve to win a World Cup, you earn that. But I have to say, after the game, leaving the stadium, as I'm walking away, and I'm thinking he deserved that. Absolutely, everything he gave to football, everything about that performance was deserving. It really was.
And when you speak of Messi and when you speak of the World Cup, you obviously go to Shaka Hislop because years you've been saying he'll be never considered the greatest unless he wins the World Cup. I asked you in Qatar and you said, give me time. Let me come back. Now.
As of right now, yes.
Wow, Shaq.
I think given his entire body of work, particularly at club level, and then I think you saw a level of leadership from him during the course of this World Cup. We've always known how good a player he is, but I think you've seen a level of leadership from him that I am happy to succumb to your pressures, Dan.
Not my pressure.
Your pressures, Dan. You're the one who always asking me every single time. Every time I open my left eye, you're there asking me the same old question. And I go with yes.
Does it make him the greatest of all time?
I have no more arguments. I have nothing else to hang on to other than an emotional connection with my childhood and Diego Maradona. And I'm willing, as painful as it is, I'm willing to let go of that connection. I'm willing to let go of my childhood and say, I can no longer put an argument. I can no longer deny Lionel Messi what he has achieved in cold, hard numbers, in cold, hard facts, cannot be denied anymore. He is, in my estimation, the best player I've ever seen.
Ronaldo did it. That's what I do. Messi won the World Cup and Ronaldo did it. Messi bad, won the last World Cup. What can I say, bro? Ronaldo better?